Hello everyone and welcome to another FxEdge Power Hour. I am Marcello Ducille. Today is April 2nd, 2013. We're going to do today what I've done for years, which is an analysis of the markets and evaluation of our strategies, which are based upon the 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time close of our daily bars and our 4-hour bars. Why do we look at the market using a 5 p.m. day close? It's because we found that it gives us a higher probability of success from a swing trading perspective. Having said that, let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. So not so good news on the STP here. We had a euro. Let's see here. So we basically had this euro dollar here, and yesterday we kind of expected we're looking at a consolidation. So we had a consolidation move. We had a continuation of the consolidation. We had a strong bounce off of this trend line here. We could have either gone up or we could either come down, back into the consolidation zone, and we did come back down in the consolidation zone. At the time of, just based upon the market movement, we in the tribe, we went ahead and took a sell. If you're a Build Wealth member, you may have realized that when you got a sell trade, that's obviously been taken on the Build Wealth, and we actually closed that out for about 45 pips of profit. So that's basically where we're at as far as that's concerned. Euro dollar daily, dollar Swiss. So we're flattening the market as far as the euro dollar daily is concerned. I'll get back to my daily analysis on the euro dollar in just a bit. Dollar Swiss here. Basically the same thing, guys. We've been on consolidation, you can say, from the beginning of March on this dollar Swiss until where we are currently. So over a month of consistent consolidation. The market has neither gone up nor down, has not had a net move. It's just kind of gone sideways. And that's exactly where we're at as far as this dollar Swiss is concerned. Having said that, so we got into a sell. We got a sell trade here on the dollar Swiss. One second, guys, sorry. Sorry about that. That's my web guy with an important update. All right, so here on the dollar Swiss, we've had a consolidation going across. We're currently in a dollar Swiss sell. Now this, you see this reversal candle here. It's really not that strong, to be honest with you. What we've got here is we're looking for a sell. We're looking for a push down. I'm trying to figure out where this stop loss is. Stop loss is at 95.20. Let's see if that puts us outside of our range. All right, so our stop loss is right here where my cursor is at the very top of this range. Not exactly a comfortable spot for us, I would say here. It could either go in our direction, go down a bit, or it could come up. Definitely not my favorite trade, I would say. I think there's definitely some down room. If I were to draw the consolidation zones here, it would certainly be at, let's take a look here, about 9,400. With the upper side being right about 95.20, which is where our stop loss is. So honestly, we need this dollar Swiss to actually drop for us to be back in the game as far as that's concerned. The dollar Swiss is currently down 26 pips. Not a lot. It's not down a lot. This trade is actually 50-50 from where it's standing right now. It's a higher probability trade when we first got into it. Now it's kind of 50-50. So we're gonna have to wait and see where price goes from here on. To be real with you, not necessarily my highest probability trade for sure. You can see that the pound dollar is also following in line with that. It has actually gone sideways. Now after having a very nice long downtrend, we see here that from March 15th until now, we're basically in a consolidation. Just ranging market back and forth here, no real net movement. You can see here that, for instance, that we had an open at 51.13 on March 18th, and you can see our close was at 51.01, so 12 pips over the last 2 weeks of movement, and nothing is really happening as far as that's concerned. Consolidation is not necessarily the place that we love to be, but it is what we have in front of us for the time being. You can see here that we had a change from green to red. Okay, and this trade it should be taken actually. It should give us a sell trade here on the pound dollar. I'm not too keen on any of the moves that we've had so far. I don't see any clear signs of a breakout at this particular juncture, and I'm not really keen on taking any trades that I don't have to at this point. Here's the pound yen though. This is a good surprise for the pound yen. Pound yen did move down, guys. We did have a sell trade. It did move down. So you can see here we had a change from green to red. Got us into a sell trade. And you can see here on the previous day that we actually did cross below that 50 EMA finally, which had been very, very strong support for the last, let's see here, starting March 7th. So that same time period over the last 3 weeks or last month or so, it's been a very strong area of support. We finally broke through it yesterday. We got to close below it, and you can see what happened afterward. Price basically continued on down to where we are currently. We're currently up 93 pips on the pound yen. Okay, we should have been moved to break even. If yours did not move to break even, it should absolutely move to break even by now. And this is what should have happened here. I'm wondering if my EAs went offline. Yeah, they are. They're offline. That's why. And I'm going to actually turn that pound. Okay, so my EAs are offline. That explains why it didn't move to break even. Watch it now. It just moved to break even on my pound yen. And so that's where we're at right now as far as that's concerned. So we fell through that area. We've moved to break even. No more risk on the trade. We hit our first take profit, made a little cash there. Hoping that this thing will continue to run down and give us a better opportunity for more profits, and so that we can see what's going to happen at this 137.50 area, which proved to be our closest area of support. Okay, and so that is the pound yen. So the pound yen currently up 85 pips. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar gave us that nice reversal candle bouncing off of that 50 EMA, and as expected, it did move back up. And it's back into this range where we are, and we're going to look to see where it goes from here. Actually, this bar here is very ambiguous. It doesn't make us feel like there's more of a buy bias or a sell bias, and so that keeps us. It just keeps us in limbo as far as this particular Aussie dollar, this trade is concerned. It did close below that next area of support and resistance, which is 1.0460 or 1.0459. Okay, which is held very, very well and proven itself to be a very strong area of resistance. And that's basically all I can say about that. I mean, our STP signal, it's not giving us a trade here. We're below that area of 1.0459, and you know, there's nothing else to say. I mean, yesterday it was more so, hey, we're bouncing off this 50 EMA. More than likely than not, we're going to move up. Today, it's more like, you know, we could see a continuation up to test this trend line here at the top, or, you know, we could see it go sideways because we don't have a definitive break above this very significant area of resistance. It's not, I can't say. Okay, so this would not be my favorite trade. That's not what I would be trading going forward. Let's see. All right, so what I would be looking for is, you know, if the euro dollar does test 128.75, I'd be looking to see, you know, what it where it's going to go from there. Actually, I'll talk about that in just 1 second. All right, let's get back to our. I'm going to talk to you about our IBL right now. So this is our IBL rev. We had a 3-bar IBL followed by a rev candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just outside of our range is this beautiful reversal candle here, and that would have been good for a sell. Obviously, it would have gone down very solidly here, but our breakout candle was right here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually 8. So it was very far out of our range for this particular trade, but it you know, that happens sometimes. All right, let's take a look at our IBO3. So no trade there on the IBO. Okay. All right, now let's talk about our IBO3. All right, so basically, guys, we had a breakout here to the sell side. We're looking for 16 pips. Price moves down. We hit that first take profit. Second position moves to break even. We talked about this before. Here we had a breakout to the upside. Price breaks out, and it comes back in the range. Okay, so what happens is here, basically based upon our loss mitigation, if you have the new version of IBO3, which we put out actually last year, our last version, then you should have closed this trade out at break even. Okay, maybe taken the spread hit, and that's about it. And that's what you would have had here, because price moved up. It couldn't maintain its level. It closed within that channel, and so we've decided to use loss mitigation to close it out. You can see how that worked. It worked out very well for you if you were in that trade. And so that is the IBO and the IBO Rev candle. So let's turn our attention to the FxEdge Quattro. And so, guys, you can see here, these are the same areas of support and resistance that we drew. And, guys, this is the money chart, you know, to be honest with you. If you're a part of my Tribe Forex team, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And basically what's happened here is that we have a, you know, we've used these channels, okay, to determine where price was going to potentially turn around, and that's exactly what's happened. So price came down here, reached up here, really pierced this area, really tested it, came down, you know, came down right below this trend line here, gave us a nice double bottom, and then pushed its way all the way back up. And it really did give us tremendous opportunities. Yesterday, we were able to take profit. This is the trade that was taken, a nice 20 pip tight trade for, you know, 50 odd pips of profit on that trade, between 45 and 50 pips of profit, depending on where you are and when you got out of that trade. So this is what we did. If you're in Build Wealth and you're asking what was the trade that you took that you made profit on, that was that trade that you took and you made profit on. Okay. All right. So that is pretty much what's going on here. As far as our FxEdge Quattro is concerned, we do not have a trade for the Triple Threat 3. We do not have a trade for the ATR Sniper as of yet. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled and see what the market gives us going forward from here. But that's where we are. Euro Yen, by the way, Euro Yen is still moving down, moving strong. It really did move down and touch this trend line here. And, you know, we got in all the way up here, as you can see, and prices moved down. And we are currently up 508 pips, as you can see here on that Euro Yen sell. So it doesn't get better than that, guys. Really nice trade. This trade should actually be moving down and locking in some more profit as we go down here. So I'm actually surprised that we haven't locked in more profit. So let me take a look, make sure that's running. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. It's running just fine. And we have locked in a little bit of profit, I see. Okay. All right, so I'm going to answer some questions here for you. Okay, my pound yen closed out after it broke even for loss. Okay. Did it break even or did it take a loss? Which one is it? Hey, Jeremiah, we had a meeting about your particular case. It's being taken care of. As long as you gave them the specific information that they needed, they're taking care of you. So I remember that they needed some specific information for you. Okay, so let's see. Did you close it out for a break even or for a loss there? I'm talking about your pound yen, Celia. As you can see, guys, I don't touch this stuff. I'm keeping it as honest and as transparent as I possibly can. When we take a loss, we take a loss together. When we take a win, we take a win together. Okay, stop loss was close to entry price. It exited 50 minutes from entry at a slight loss on both trades. Slight loss meaning what? Meaning how many pips? I'm trying to figure out what's, you know what, just send a screenshot to, you know how it works, info@myfxedge.com to figure out what's going on. On Monday, my platform had a problem. Should I take the pound yen trade now? No, it's not a good idea. That's the problem with it, is that we can easily miss these trades. You know, when you miss these trades, you're outside of it, and you don't want to chase those trades, and that's the issue. You know, because if you get into this trade now, and let's say that this is a false breakout, then you get in at the absolute worst time to get in on that trade. You know, because you're going to be at the bottom, and then you get this nice railroad tracks formation that pops back up. Everyone else who got into that trade the day before, they're out at break even, and you're out, you know, for a big loss that you didn't really have to take. So you just kind of want to wait for the next trade. And you know, guys, honestly, to be real with you, some of the things that you can do, you know, for instance, if you want to trade the pound yen and you wanted to find a better entry, I think there are better entries if it does continue to move down. And I'm not going to talk about it here, but if you're a part of Tribe Forex, you'll figure out those places, you know, to pinpoint that entry, to limit your risk, and potentially to even make more profit by getting in at a better position. You know, getting in at a better position, at a better price point, at a better position sizing as well. So those are kinds of the things that we get into. Yesterday they had a trading session in Tribe Forex. I don't do that, guys. That's actually left up to head professional traders that are in that room, that do the live trade room that we have in there, and clearly they made profit. I'm pretty sure that they took the exact same trade that I took, because that's just our methodology. And when you get in there, you get the training course, you get to learn everything that I'm talking about in here. So if you're interested in Tribe Forex, and I've told you guys about it a ton, it's a community of traders just like yourself. Of course, they have more knowledge than you do, and they're making probably more money than you at this particular moment just because they're in the know. But don't worry, you can easily fix that. You can be in the know too. You can be a part of that program. It's www.myfxedge.com/tribe. And I just sent that to you guys on the message. I want to see more of my top traders, the top people who've been with me over the years. I want to see you guys in this room with us, if at all possible, because I think you're going to, not just in the room, but also the 24-hour access to our traders and what's going on in the market and to each other. I mean, it's like a Facebook for hardcore Forex traders who are actually making money. I don't know how else to put it. It's just I can't explain it, because there's nothing like it in the entire market, and that's what they're telling me. So with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this up. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for another edition of the FxEdge Power Hour. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.